find you out here again.
We're trying to help you.
I don't need help.
Not my diagnosis.
What's the difference between you and me?
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
What do you think about Batman's voice?
It's a bit goofy. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Bro, why can I not stop looking like a fucking albino, man?
Whenever you stitch yourself up, you do make a bloody mess.
Did I ever tell you how I actually funded Wayne Manor?
Oh,
I funded Wayne Industries, man.
shush. It's not even Wayne Industries, man.
What's it called again? Okay, this scene triggered me, man. I'm not fucking having this one. Out of all the scenes, this is the one I'm not having.
This man, Salvatore Maroni, is the new head of the Falcone crime family. Permission to treat the witnesses hostile.
Granted.
Hostile? I see you hostile.
What? Quite sure that's not allowed in a courtroom, but also quite sure, you know, he shouldn't have a gun there, considering, you know, he's in a courtroom as a witness.
There we go. So how the hell has he snuck one in? Plus, if we also look, the gun is right there. How is this man not seeing?
What do you think?
I see you hostile.
It was right there. It's just, no. Like, no. I just can't accept that. No. You're telling me there's police there as well, watching this witness, and then he's just pulled out a weapon?
I heard they have a different name for me down at MCU.
MCU?
Wow, that's not weird. The only fully blacked out building is run by Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman. Why has he done that?
Wait, what?
Like, that building just stands out. Like, look at that building compared to literally
Isn't that the
all
point,
the
though?
other- Yeah, I guess.
Don't disrespect what I funded, man. Come on.
Oh, shut your mouth. You don't even know what it's called, man.
Wayne Manor, man, look!
That's not Wayne Manor.
No, because it's like this, right? You know, like when I edit a video, right, and then I just title it something, like whatever. That's what I funded, because it wasn't ready yet.
Oh my god, that's not Wayne Manor.
Listen, so at the time, when I funded it, it was called Wayne Manor. But then obviously when it actually got built and all that, that's when you changed the title. Just like how you change the title when you start uploading.
That's just not Wayne Manor, though.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying. That's what it was called before it even started.
Whoa,
and then they
okay,
changed
so
it.
he had two Wayne Manors.
No.
Wayne
You're not listening. You're not
Shush.
listening. You're not listening. It's not a thing yet. That would be like me saying, hey, look, I'm going to make a business called Wayne Manor, yeah? But I haven't done it yet. And then when I make it, then I change the name. But I funded it before the name got changed. I can't remember what it was called. That's what I'm saying.
But Wayne Manor existed before that existed.
Oh my, you're not listening to what I'm saying, man. I can't be bothered.
But but you can't.
You're waffling. You're waffling.
No.
I could pull up the facts right now. The literal facts of when I funded it. Yeah?
Do
you
it
want
then,
me to
man.
do
Yeah,
that? Okay,
show me.
Let me pull it up.
Oh, you know what he's doing? Oh, yeah, he's typing it all in now.
No, I'm not. Look right there, yeah? You see?
Yo, I knew it, man. I can literally see document 1, word. Shut your fucking mouth.
Of course I'm not going to change the documents, because it's like, why would I change the document name of what I funded? Like, I care that much. I don't care that much about 1 billion. Look, he said thank you very much. You can see he signed it right here. It said funded Wayne Manor. Name change to Wayne Enterprises. I didn't know about the name change. I didn't read it. So shush. Ignore that.
Ignore that. Wait, hold on a second. When did this come out again?
2008.
We're watching on film. Batman Begins actually came first.
Are you kidding me? So you're a waffler.
I was waffling there. Wait, is Christopher Nolan the actor or the director?
He was the director of the Joker one. Was he the director of the other ones as well?
Yeah. He directs all 3 of them.
That's dub.
Isn't he the same Donnie that directed?
Don't say it, man. Don't say it. Don't say it, man. I beg.
Finders keepers, and I found it in my garden. Finders keepers.
You could fall down a well.
He went. Oh, down the.
Wasn't Batman gonna have wings actually?
What?
He was gonna have wings. He's gonna have bat wings. He was gonna look goofy, man.
Yeah. Probably replace that with Man-Bat.
Man-Bat? What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know about Man-Bat.
Is that a horror film?
He's a villain.
Huh?
There is a rare blue flower that grows on the eastern slopes. Pick one of these flowers. If you can carry it to the top of the mountain, you may find what you were looking for in the first place.
No, he's found the flower.
It's a nice flower, kind of.
Ra's al Ghul.
Why does he need that flower?
To show that he was dedicated.
To manipulate the fears in others, you must first master your own.
We built a new, cheap public transportation system.
I funded that transportation system.
So, you said you funded the building, right?
Yeah.
You see, you know what's funny? Remember when you showed me the receipts of you doing that? You called it Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah.
It's Wayne Tower.
No. Because I fund one bill to the company, and then they distribute it out into different things. Yeah.
Fine. Just shut your fucking mouth. Just shut your fucking mouth. Okay. The opera. Oh my lord. Oh, he's looking away. He's scared of that.
Oh.
Don't go. Please.
Don't go.
No.
Run.
They're in the crime alley right now.
Wallace, Joey, fast. That's fine. Just take it easy. Here you go.
Just take it and dip.
I said Joey.
Why'd he shoot? Why'd this nitty shoot, man?
This nitty shot because he's a nitty, yeah?
Okay, man.
Look at that scruffy hair. Look, go back on him. Go back on him right now. No. Go back on him right now.
Hey, look.
Smackhead! Look at your outfit, man, you homeless motherfucker. Get your fucking dirty ass out of my fucking movie.
Hey, now I can see why you was getting flipping Batman vibes from the Amazing Spider-Man 1 now, man.
Yeah, you understand now?
Before it was kind of just like the darker tones, and I was just like, okay, you're being a little bit pretentious, but definitely, I could definitely tell. But now, this is actually low-key reminding me of the Amazing Spider-Man 1. That shouldn't be happening.
It's okay.
It's not okay. My uncle's killer is still out there, and you're not doing anything about it. Wait, who's that? Is that his sister?
No, probably Rachel, because I know that Rachel has like a lot to do with these films.
Oh, yeah, Rachel.
Yes, Rachel.
Alfred,
Oh,
it
that's
was my
funny.
fault, Alfred. I made you need to fear.
It's my fault. If only I was wearing hockey pants.
Alfred still keeps the condensed milk on the top shelf. I'm not staying, Rachel.
You're just back for the hearing.
Wait, did Rachel's actor change?
Not a day goes by that I don't wish I could take back what I did. Sure, I was desperate, like a lot of people back then, but they don't change what I did.
This reminds me of
Wait, who's he about to shoot up now?
the killer. He was applying for parole.
Oh, right. Oh.
Someone else shot him.
Good people like your parents will stand against injustice. They're gone. What chance does Gotham have when the good people do nothing?
I'm not one of your good people, Rachel.
What do you mean?
Hey, this Rachel's way better, man. The other one stunk. Oh. Oh.
Your father would be ashamed of you.
I didn't come here to thank you. I came here to show you that not everyone in Gotham's afraid of you.
Only those who know me, kid. Look around you. You'll see two councilmen, a union official.
And the guy named Carlo 202, he's right in the back. You can't see him because he has an MK47. Yeah?
Is it MK47?
Shh.
This is a world you'll never understand, and you always fear what you don't understand.
Are you afraid of how much businesses I funded?
Oh.
Because you don't understand? Now it makes sense.
Oh.
You got spirit, kid, I'll give you that.
You got guts, kid.
Told me about the night he killed your parents. He said your father begged for mercy. Begged, like a dog.
Oh, you know what? I'm feeling this villain, Don.
Breathe it all in, man.
How do you know he's scared of bats?
Well, I have an idea of how. It might not be that he knows, but Scarecrow is the villain of this one, right? Do you know what Scarecrow does?
Stops birds from eating plants.
No, this one don't do that. He has a fear toxin that shows people their greatest fear.
Oh.
Because I'm going to guess that this thing that he just inhaled is a small scale version of that fear toxin.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get to us, man, because we might have to rewatch Extraction.
Oh,
That would be our worst fear, man. Getting forced to watch films that I want.
oh man.
What's he done? Did you stab someone? What's going on?
You cannot leave any sign.
Oh, that was clean.
First, you must demonstrate your commitment to justice.
Why did I think that was Dormammu, man?
Gotham must be destroyed.
Kill him instead.
He doesn't kill.
I mean,
No, Batman's not supposed to kill.
Have you seen Batman vs Superman?
No, Batman vs Superman was absolute fucking hate, okay? That does not count.
You're dead. Oh. Ooh, look at that upper body strength. He's facing his fear. That was kind of cool, but what we should have started off with was him actually being a little bit scared, and then he should have went faded into not being scared anymore.
Because he already faced those fears.
No, but the way he did it there was kind of that. Because it was kind of just like, oh, bats, alright, I'm cool. And then here, now there's no like emotional uprising because he's already faced it, so it's kind of dead. It's kind of just like, yeah, it's cool, but whatever. Whereas if he was kind of scared and he was like, oh my god, there's so many this time, what's going on? Nah, and then he faded into it, then we'd get that little, let's fucking go moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. You know what that just reminded me of? That scene from Hawkeye, man.
What did you get hit by there? What? I like how we as the audience are also getting that feel of where the fuck is it? Who's he gonna get next? All that shit. And that's clever.
Notice how it's not a feeling of how the fuck is he doing these things.
It's when is he gonna do these things? Yeah, get that MP5K ready, man.
Hey, what attachments are on there, Dane, man?
So I have Ironfight, Grit.
Okay.
Damn.
Man was about to do a Spider-Man kiss, man. We're getting their asses whooped.
I'm Batman.
Okay.
Hey!
The old man.
What?
A jacket?
It's a nice gun.
That was a nice coat, to be fair.
That was a nice coat too. That was clean.
I like that.
I like this Rachel. What happened to this Rachel, man?
Hold it. That's right. You better run.
Watch out.
Who are you?
Someone like you.
And he's gone.
And it's gone.
Have you seen that video where it's like Batman, but you can see when he runs away?
Oh my god.
Stubborn as you are.
I don't care if it's rival gangs, guardian angels, or the goddamn Salvation Army. Get them off the street. No one takes the law into their own hands in my city.
I mean, if someone did your job for you, wouldn't you just be happy?
Yeah. Less paperwork for me, nigga. Shush.
That's your nocturnal. That's maybe. But even for billionaire playboys, 3 o'clock is pushing it.
I like how Alfred is like the nice little comedic relief.
No, he's just blocking himself from the light because he's slowly turning into Robert Pattinson. Yeah. He's a vampire, man.
Nice car.
You should see my other one.
Not like you paid for that, Bruce. When it was really me. Come on.
Oh, sure.
They scream and they cry. Which is your day now.
I'll talk to the judge and see if I can get him moved to the secure wing at Arkham.
Arkham Asylum.
Scarecrow. Wait, so what else does Scarecrow do besides toxins?
That's really his only thing.
That's kind of worrying me now because we've already got past that, haven't we, with the toxin thing?
But we've only got a little taster of it.
Right.
Having trouble. Take a seat. Have a drink.
Man's flaming out here, man.
I felt these effects before. This was so much more potent.
I was right. I was actually right.
Let's go.
You sure you don't want to come in?
I have to get back.
Rachel.
Rachel?
Looks like someone's been burning the candle at both ends.
Hey, man, I'm fucking sick and tired of it, man. This Rachel is so much better than the other one in the sequel, man. The other Rachel stinks.
This is where we make the medicine. Perhaps you should have some clear your head.
Why are you pushing multiple?
Wait, what?
He's making the medicine, probably the gas.
No, I mean, were those buttons actually different floors?
Yep.
Okay, that's
stupid. I could understand pressing the same one multiple times, but why different ones?
Ugly ass mask, man.
He's here.
Look at this guy's face, man. Shut him out. Go then, put that gas on you, man.
Taste of your own medicine, doctor.
Ugh.
How cool. How cool is that?
Okay.
I gotta get me one of those.
Don't think they're on your budget, lad.
Yeah, definitely not in there.
Tank.
You just call it a tank?
Yeah, it's pretty much a tank, to be fair.
This man was like, this is too OP, man. It's giving me flashbacks to Fortnite, man. Oh.
At least they're still alive, man.
I gotta ask you. Do you know how this film ends?
No.
Oh.
Why do you?
No. I was just gonna ask you if... I guess I can still ask. Do you think this is better than Spider-Man?
Well, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay. No. Sam Raimi.
Oh, right.
Do you think it's close?
I think it is close.
There's somebody here you simply must meet. Mr. Raz Al Ghul.
Uh-oh. He's back. So he didn't die from that.
But is Ra's al Ghul immortal?
What?
Yeah.
He's immortal?
Kind of.
Oh, fuck off.
No one can save Gotham.
Well, if you call me.
Oh, shut him up.
We are back to finish the job. This time no misguided idealists will get in the way. Consider us even.
Where's that guy from?
He's from Taken.
I was literally about to say, I will find you. And I will kill you.
What is the point of all those push-ups if you can't even lift a bloody log?
See, I could have lifted that log with my pinky finger.
Gosh.
Why do we force?
So we can learn to get back up.
So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
Still haven't given up on me.
Never.
I like that scene.
I like Alfred. Alfred is the fucking boy.
Gentlemen, time to spread the word. And the word is panic.
Oh.
Oh, that guy went flying. Okay, Gordon, what you doing?
He's not used to driving the tumbler, man.
This man's a pro at using these things now, man.
He's not a pro yet. He hasn't taken them out yet.
Just wait, man. Patience. He's gonna do it just in time, yeah?
You can't stop this.
Consider anything about stopping it.
See, he did it, man. He's a pro. Ah, they're gonna have to rebuild that.
To do what is necessary. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
And that makes him an anti-hero, right?
What?
No?
No.
Wait, so what is Batman then?
He's a hero.
Gordon, you did it.
That's the real commissioner.
Fox, I seem to remember firing you.
I mean...
I got another job. Yours.
Oh.
What makes you think you can decide who's running Wayne Enterprises?
Well, the fact that I'm the owner. Right, Mr. Fox?
Right you are, Mr. Wayne. Didn't you get the memo?
Let's go. That's what you get.
Fuck that guy.
I never stopped thinking about you.
Let's go, Rachel. Don't leave in the sequel, please. Yeah, no, Rachel in the sequel was a stinky, man. I'm sorry.
And I found out about your mask.
Batman's just a symbol, Rachel.
No, this is your mask. Maybe someday when Gotham no longer needs Batman, Father would be very proud of you.
Just like me when I funded your
Shush.
mission. The Joker!
You see, this film didn't need a fucking end credits scene to do this.
Tell him again, man!
This film doesn't need a fucking end credits scene.
Alright, what are your thoughts on that? What you rating that?
Honestly, what did we give Spider-Man 1?
Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2, I give them a 9.5, because what did we even really say that was a critique for them films? We enjoyed it thoroughly, didn't we?
Yeah. For a Batman film, I think this is on par, especially for like an origin story Batman film. I think the biggest critique that I have for this film is how easily Scarecrow was just dispatched of. I think this is the only film version of Scarecrow, which is kind of sad, because I don't think they've done him a disservice. No, they've done him a disservice, but I don't think they've done him terribly. I think they utilised his power well.
But him as a character...
Yeah.
Not gonna lie as well, the start of the film, his origin story, wasn't that, like, engaging for me. Like, it was alright, but it wasn't like...
Are you talking about the League of Shadows part?
I'm talking about when his parents got killed, but that part.
Ah, right.
What were your thoughts on that? I don't really feel like I felt that much for him, personally.
Honestly, I think they included it a little too much. I think they should have mainly just had the obvious death. I don't think they needed Rachel to be with him as a kid, because, like...
Yeah, that was
weird.
weird.
Forgetting about that, because, like, honestly, I feel like they could have still had, like, a tie to her.
Yeah. What do you think of the other Don, that Ra's al Ghul Don?
I think it was alright, but it was a little confusing.
I mean, clearly, the IMDb score of this trilogy versus Sam Raimi's trilogy, this is smacking Sam Raimi's trilogy. Sam Raimi's only got, like, 7s, whereas this was getting 8s and 9s.
Oh, I'm baffled.
Which I'm flipping triggered about, which is also another reason why I wanted to watch this with you, because I was like, wait, do you think this is better than Spider-Man? I was thinking, am I missing out?
I definitely don't think this is better than Spider-Man, though. I think at best it's on par.
Yeah.
But I think as a whole, I think the film is still like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.5. 8.5?
I'm down to just go 8. If you really want.
You know what? 8.5.
Are you the real Batman? No. No. Then why do you dress up like him?
It's like watching a How to Basic video, man.
Look at me!
You know that day that you once told me about when Gotham would no longer need Batman? It's coming.
You can't ask me to wait for that.
It's happening now.
Wait. So this is another Rachel, right? This is a recast. I'm getting iffy vibes, man.
Yeah.
She just doesn't have the same pizzazz. I don't know how to explain it.
In the other film, in Batman Begins, she was more independent. Like, she could kind of fend for herself.
Yeah.
And, like, she was a bit more feisty, the right term, I guess. She had, like, more of an attitude, but not like a bitchy attitude, like a fair attitude.
Yeah.
I only have one question. Where is Harvey Dent?
You spilled all of it, man.
Drop the gun.
Sure, you just take off your little mask and show us all who you really are.
I also feel like I know she isn't reset, but I feel like she's kind of been reset, Rachel, just because it's a different person.
I mean, that is kind of what happened with when they recast Bruce Banner. It did feel like a bit of a reset.
Yeah. That is what happened, actually, but the good thing with that is I actually thought that Bruce Banner was better, whereas here, I feel like it resets and it makes it worse, because it's like, you're a bit of a mess. I also feel like the fact that this happened so soon in the film as well is also a bit of a mess. It's like, okay, Rachel, I don't really care about you. You know what I mean? I feel like it's because of that reset.
Let her go.
Very poor choice of words.
I suppose you're going to lock me up as well. It's your accomplice.
Accomplice? I'm going to tell them the whole thing was your idea.
Okay.
I am the Batman.
How has that happened when we know it's me?
You dead.
Hey, you wait like everybody else, pal.
Shush.
He's gonna need something a lot bigger to get through this.
You mean like one of those? Oh. Do you think these type of battles that we've been seeing are as engaging as the Spider-Man action scenes?
No, I don't think it is, because I think that with Spider-Man it has that kind of like larger than life feel to it, whereas these ones, like, they're engaging, but it is predominantly just guns and RPGs.
Yeah. Okay. He's on a bike.
The bike.
God damn.
I'm quite sure they actually got like a real truck for that.
That's pretty cool.
Come on, I want you to do it. Come on, hit me.
There we go.
Mr. Dent, how does it feel to be the biggest hero in Gotham?
No, I'm no hero.
Neither am I. I'm a fart logger.
That didn't even sound real, man. That sounds like a fucking soundboard. Why am I actually smelling something now? Wait, no.
Back from the dead?
Oh yeah, I forgot he faked his death, so that was supposed to be a hype moment when we saw him, right?
I'm sorry, I couldn't risk yourself.
He was doing it to protect you, man. You smacked him. Come on, show some respect. Turning into Will Smith out of you, man. Home Alone looking ass.
Did Batman save you, Daddy?
Actually, this time I saved him.
Yeah.
Okay, no, what am I smelling? I'm smelling food. It's like noodle flavouring, so that I can smell.
I did just eat a bit of that. That's probably what you smelled when I farted.
Wait, no. Are you being serious? Okay, right, a bit behind the scenes. All of these hits are real. I believe it was Heath that told, I can't remember the actor for Batman in this trilogy. Well, basically, he told him to actually hit him.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just a...
Oh no. No.
Oh,
There's a Spider-Man.
there's a Spider-Man.
Well, which one?
Where are they? You'll have to choose. He's at 250 52nd Street. She's on Avenue X.
I knew your friends better than you ever did. Would you like to know which of them were cowards?
He's about to say all six.
I know you're gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna have to try and enjoy it even more.
Okay. Is that what you do, dude? I swear you said one day if you was like an investigator or something, you'd end up smacking someone.
I probably did say that, yeah.
So would that be you?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, that'll be you afterwards.
No.
No, not me. Why are you coming for me? Rachel!
Harvey, it's okay. Listen,
Do you care?
No.
Thank God, I felt there was something wrong with me when I did not give a singular crap about this girl. And I think that does have something to do with how she was recasted.
Because humans recognize people through the face, right?
Yeah.
Even if someone has the same name, they have a different face. It's the same with characters. You can have the same character, exact same character, but when they've been recast, they have been reset. Whether you like it or not, they are reset to the audience.
Yeah.
Even if they know what that character has done, they are pretty much reset from scratch.
So when I saw this, I was like, well, that, I don't care. Shush. He loves that hair, doesn't he?
Like a fucking dog. A rabid dog.
Dear Bruce, I need to be honest.
That's someone's wallpaper.
I'm going to marry Harvey Dent. I love him, and I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
You see how it kind of poisons the film a little bit?
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, that's it. I just don't care about it.
When I told you that if Gotham no longer needed Batman, we could be together, I meant it. But now I'm sure the day won't come when you no longer need Batman. I hope it does. And if it does, I will be there.
And although it's the same character, to me it feels like a different person.
No, it really did feel like a whole different person.
Introduce a little anarchy. You live, you die.
Just in case you were curious, that is part of Two-Face's gimmick and everything. He has the coin that he flips.
Don't! What do you think of Two-Face? Because I feel like he's also been poisoned because of Rachel.
Yeah, I think other than Rachel, I think he's been done well. But the fact that his whole motivation is Rachel fucks him.
Live to fight another day, officer.
Oh, Will Smith.
Yo, why is Will Smith not credited in these films, man?
Tonight you're all gonna be a part of a social experiment. I'm ready right now to blow you all sky high. Each of you has a remote. Blow up the other boat. At midnight, I blow you all up. If, however, one of you presses the button, I'll let that boat live.
Oh, the big black man, Jerome, is coming. Make sure you don't drop the soap.
But you don't know how to take a life. Give it to me.
Now let's pretend that this is actually real. That wouldn't have happened. Those murderers, those stealers, they would have grabbed that straight away and blew up the other boat. Shush.
I think you're 80% right. I think there are like a few that would be like,
Oh no, there'd definitely be a few. Just not all.
Definitely not all.
Here we go.
I also feel like doing it that way was kind of predictable. Like, we knew that Don definitely, for 100% chance, wasn't going to blow the other boat up. So the fact they showed us the actual criminal first, they should have saved him till after the other Don. Because then we would be like, yeah, we knew he wasn't going to do that. Then the criminal comes and be like, oh no! And then he throws it out and we're like, let's go. Instead, they did it the wrong way around. Whatever.
You just couldn't let me go, could you? Have you ever had to talk to the person you love most? Tell them it's gonna be alright when you know it's not. You're about to know what that feels like, Gordon. Then you can look me in the eye.
Then you can call me. Why don't you just do that, actually? Then I can go back in time, save Rachel. But actually, do I want to do that? Do I want to save Rachel?
You don't, do you?
Daddy, is he okay?
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Harvey's prosecution, everything you fought for, none. Whatever chance you gave us of fixing our city dies with Harvey's reputation. You're either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I killed those people. Call it in. A dark night.
Okay.
You know, like the one thing that could have made that film better?
What?
Rachel. Rachel, if it was written correctly.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this now, okay? I think the film's overrated.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's bad.
Definitely not. I still think it's very good, but I definitely think it's overrated. Especially according to like Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb and all that. Like the fact it has a 9.1, but Spider-Man 2 has like a 7.4. That's bullshit.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to fucking hear it. That's bullshit.
Fuck that.
But what would you rate that one then?
For the casual viewer, probably like a 9.
Yeah, 9, 10.
Yeah, because other than Rachel, I actually think the film was like really good. But Rachel kind of poisoned it.
Yeah, so what would you say critically?
Critically, as much as I don't want to say below an 8, it kind of has to be something like a 7.5.
You think it's lower than the first one?
I think I don't know, man. Rachel was kind of fucked. Rachel was kind of
You can see where I'm coming from, right? You can see why I was telling you so many times in Batman Begins that I'm so sad that she's gone.
Yeah, nah, fuck that.
Now, personally, let me go through it real quick, actually. Rachel just honestly been in this film, honestly. Joker was amazing in this film, but a lot of the things he did was very convenient. Sneaking into the army thing, sneaking bombs into a hospital without no one realizing, sneaking into the hospital itself, knowing what time to set the bombs so that Batman could only save one. Like, there's just too many conveniences. The boat thing, like, that wouldn't happen. The criminals wouldn't allow that. They'd just be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna kill the other Dons. Two-Face, because of Rachel, he was poisoned. I think it's the fact that it's so gassed up that I was expecting more.
Yeah, and I feel like I definitely got, like, either removed context or added context that wasn't actually there. When people would say about, like, a scene that looked really good, and then they would show me the scene, I was like, oh, yeah, that's sick.
You was watching pretentious videos, wasn't you, man? That's another thing as well, though, because loads of people like quote this film, don't they?
To be fair, this is a very quotable film.
Yeah, it is, but I thought when the dialogue was going to be said in this film, I thought it was going to be said in a good way, in the context of the scene it was said in. Especially that one where he's like, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like, he kind of just said that out of nowhere. And the fact that it was Two-Face as well, it was so convenient.
I think the thing is with that, I think they could have had that scene in the exact same way if we had heard about the guy that they were talking about earlier before this film. Because they were talking about someone, which is why he said, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know about that guy.
Yeah, and it seemed very unnatural when he said it, and it seemed like he only said it because the writers knew what was about to happen with his character, which was definitely the case. For me, if I was to compare this to like the Spider-Man 3 preaching, it would sound a lot more natural, whereas in here, it sounds like a written character and not a human being.
Yeah, no, I can agree. I think there are still some cases in this film where it's not unnatural. Like with, I think Alfred is
Alfred, I liked it.
Whenever Alfred says something preachy, it always felt natural.
Yeah. What do you think about the convenience?
I'm not sure if convenient is the right word. It's just something that kind of happened with no reasoning.
So you don't think it was convenient that all the criminals was like, you know what, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, no.
You don't think it's kind of convenient how he's managed to sneak into a hospital without anyone noticing, managed to put loads of bombs in a hospital without anyone noticing, and everyone being able to evacuate in that time?
I'm not sure if convenient is the right word for it.
But what's the actual definition of convenient? Helpfully placed or occurring, fitting in well with a person's needs, activities, and plans, involving little trouble or effort. Okay, man, this is convenient.
Yeah, no, convenient is the right word for it.
Situated so as to allow easy access to. Yeah, no, it was pretty much convenient.
Yeah, convenient was the right word.
What do you think about the ending?
What do you mean? Like, he's not the hero that we need, but the one that we deserve.
Yeah, and how they let Harvey Dent stay as a hero. What do you think about that?
So within the realm of the universe, the reason why they're doing that, I'm guessing, is to, like, still inspire people with hope, right?
Not sure why he can't just say that the they haven't found the killer instead, though. I don't know why they had to blame it on Batman. Like, is that an impossible thing to do?
I was wondering if they were blaming it on Batman. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, wait, are they blaming it on Batman? Is that why they're chasing him? Wait, why are they chasing him? Wait, what's going on?
It's just like, why can't you just say we haven't found the killer who killed those people?
Yeah.
And then just let Harvey Dent and Batman be chilling. Like, come on.
Do I want to give it a 7.5?
I mean, it was like structured well. And I still feel like things like the Joker and what he did, and like even some of the critiques I said was still okay and still equals a very good film. I think it was just the fact that I was expecting way more because of how much people
Yeah.
it. But also, you're rating it worse than Batman Begins, but I still enjoyed this more than Batman Begins, though. So for me, I was actually going to say I'm taking Batman Begins down to an 8.25 and making this an 8.5. But then you said 7.5. Now I'm like, what?
You know what? I'm down for that.
I mean, did you enjoy this more than Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Or did you? Okay, well, I guess we are on the same page then.
All you Batman fans, you know, we're still giving it somewhat high. Come on.
I don't think it's a 9. I don't think I can.
Nowhere near a 9.
Yeah. And if Joker's performance wasn't that good, it would probably be getting an 8. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I feel like giving it below 7 is a disrespect to his death.
Heath Ledger, rest in peace, man. You were a
R.I.P., man.
I knew Harvey Dent. I was his friend. And it will be a very long time before someone inspires us the way he did.
Bane! Isn't he very big in the comics? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, he's very big in the comics.
Yeah, did you just shoot that gun? I swear that didn't look like he shot that. Did you see that? Am I seeing things?
Huh? That did not shoot. Yeah, no.
What the hell was that?
The thing didn't even go back.
Okay, man.
What?
I have no idea. Maybe it was just a really heavy BB gun, yeah?
Right.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
G.I. Wayne 2. Can't wait to see it. Am I right?
I'm about to smack you for that joke, man. That joke was dead. I'm sorry.
Because it was like a play on word. Because it was G.I. Jane. I changed it to Wayne because it's a man and he was bald.
People put their faith in a murderous thug.
Who dat?
A thug who showed his true nature when he betrayed the trust of this great man.
Oh, shush.
And murdered him in cold blood.
Okay, Ryan. I get you have to... maybe not had to, but you said that, you know, Batman killed him. But you could have at least made it out to be like an accident. Like, come on now. You know, like say that, oh, so Jim Gordon's family and Harvey Dent were hostages and there was some crazed man. Yeah?
Yeah, just something.
Something better than that, come on now.
The fact that that plot point is getting stretched out into this film is kind of deadening it a little bit.
I have a speech telling the truth about Harvey Dent. Maybe the time isn't right.
What's she doing? She gonna be Catwoman?
Is she Selena Kyle?
I'm afraid I can't let you take those.
Check it out, right? You have a girlfriend, right? You're in an argument. She smacks you. What do you do?
Okay, right. So, my first response is to absolutely pummel her with punches, like...
I had this fantasy that I would look across the tables and I'd see you there with a wife.
Alfred is still the goat.
Yeah, no, that was a good scene. Really setting up what's about to happen, which I'm guessing at the end of this film he might have a life to get to. That isn't Batman.
Oh, yeah.
You had plenty of time to shoot there, man. Shoot your mouth.
Yeah, no, he had plenty of time.
Keep some pressure on that, sweetheart.
Call me?
Shut your ass up! That dirty ass water, man.
That's literal sewage.
Why did you say that your boys' home used to be funded by the Wayne Foundation?
Because the money stopped.
My bad, man. My bad. I probably should put some more money in there for you.
Oh, you stink. Shut your mouth.
You took my wallet!
Get out.
She took my... There's only $60 in here.
Probably the watch.
She's a thief.
That is Catwoman's thing.
But if she tried to steal from me, I would tell her kindly to stop.
You're afraid that if I go back out there, I'll fail. I'm afraid that you want to.
Bro, Alfred is the best character in the whole series, man. I don't want to hear it.
What's going on? Whoa.
You know, you can shoot them.
Maybe
it's not allowed to those now.
Maybe it was more like, okay, they're not shooting us, so maybe we can just chase these guys and arrest them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Careful, man. Batman.
Sorry.
So that Don shoots Batman, but not the other Dons.
Yep.
What an idiot.
I'm gonna do what Jim Gordon never could.
What's that?
I'm gonna take down the Batman.
Okay, man. Shut your mouth.
One bike's pulled off. No hostage. Shall we pursue?
Negative. Stay on the Batman.
Okay.
Who do you want to catch, huh? Some robber or the son of a bitch who killed Harvey Dent?
I think even then, Batman, you know, is kind of helping you. Like, even if he did do that, I think you should maybe prioritize the people that, you know, are currently doing an active crime. Instead of the guy that retired for 8 years and then just came back to stop these dons. Like, come on, let's not lie to ourselves. So tell me they got everybody here.
Okay, man.
Why are there so many? No, why are there so many?
I'm getting triggered, man.
It's the Batwing.
I'll take care of your parents' legacy, Bruce.
Don't remind me of her, man. That's the wrong image. That's the wrong image. The wrong person.
Use an image of the
Stinky
original
little fucker. Oh! Got
This guy's
smacked.
no selling everything, man. Jesus.
Oh, get out of there, man.
The shadows betray you, because they belong to me. I will show you where I have been.
Batman, use your basic technology called a phone. Call me. I'll come down there, man.
No,
I can jump
shut
over that.
your
Listen.
mouth.
I could
Shut
listen.
your mouth.
Listen. I could hop that fence. I could smack this Don.
I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit or your body?
Oh, the backbreaker, man.
Yeah, so that right there is actually based from a comic where Bane breaks Batman's back.
Is that the comic where Batman actually calls me afterwards? I fix his back, and then we go fight Bane together, and then I smack him.
Shush. I'm not telling you anything ever again. Never. Oh, the pit.
We will fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny. We will destroy Gotham.
A little closer, baby.
Why, honey? You wanna hold my hand?
Shut the fuck up.
How good of you to join us.
Carlo 202 was just going to get a sandwich. Yeah, you're right, Bane. You're right. I am about to do that. Let's get it.
I'm about to smack you upside your dirty head.
Oh, then, why would you do that when Carlo 202 would smack you right back? You're right.
Why do you
Let's
sound like
get it?
You sound like fucking Dracula.
What do you
Sure.
mean? I am Bane. He gonna fall. He gonna fall. Ow, that looked like it hurt. That's why I was in there once before. I just jumped over.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth, man. This thing.
Oh, say, can you see by the...
Shut your mouth, please.
He needs to shut his mouth though, man.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't even have like the energy with it, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he's pulling me down with that singing. Like his face is just straight. He just needs to shut his mouth.
Maybe it's because we're not American.
If one person crosses this bridge, Gotham gets blown to hell.
Yeah, Peter Parker.
You think his name is Peter? So,
shut the fuck up, man! I'm sick of this shit!
You're telling me that they are giving the prisoners AKs? Okay, right. If there's not a single prisoner that does not just try gun someone down for no reason, then I'ma be livid, man.
The same mistake that they made in the previous film as well, man. I'm sick of it.
She was taken from me.
Taken?
Bane is your child.
What?
What?
I'm not sure about that one.
Does that happen in the comics, or is that just...
No,
So, does everyone hate Batman because everyone thinks he killed people before Bane said that Gordon was waffling?
I guess.
Or is it kind of like we still have hope that he can do the right thing? I feel like the civilian writing in these films are like... Yeah.
I think specifically in this film, it's significantly more. I think with the other films, I think most of the time it was pretty fine. I think they did have some like pretty good civilian moments. Whereas in this film, there haven't really been any like civilian moments that were that good.
I feel like we could have got people being like, "Oh no, we thought Batman was a good person," but we didn't get any of that.
I think there should have been like a divide.
Yeah, we should have got people like ranting about it, being like, "We thought Batman was a good person. Now he's a dick." Just something like that, you know? But instead, we didn't really get any of that. So I haven't really got a good sense of how the civilians even feel about Batman in this film, which is kind of tragic considering what he apparently did. We haven't really seen the audience reaction to Batman killing people, which also kind of deadens the fact that they even did that at the end of the previous film, because now it's like you can't really tell how much
people care.
Yeah.
Other than police. The only thing we've got is, police care.
Yeah. But the civilians, we don't really know what's going on.
Which is kind of mental, considering in the first two films, we got civilians talking about Batman.
Yeah.
And we got, like, different perspectives. Like, I think there was one that was like, oh, he's just a mass vigilante, not doing anything good. And then there was another one that was like, well, I think he's doing a phenomenal job, or whatever the fuck. But in the film that arguably it matters the most, they've not done it.
That's where that song's from.
What?
This is like one of like the most basic dramatic songs you hear on YouTube videos. I've used this song quite a couple of times actually.
Wait, no. Now you've mentioned it, it is, wait. Granted, to me, it just kind of sounds like every generic dramatic song.
Yeah, it is. But now I see why it was so popular. That was clean though.
Imagine it just fell backwards. What are these two dweebs doing?
Little bastard!
You can't outrun, kid.
There's my apple. Why you take a bite out of it, man? That's what I would have said right there. I said, why would you take a bite out of it? Of my apple, I should smack you silly right now.
Look it up.
Hey, wait, hold on!
What are you geeking over now?
Hey, yo, is that my boy? Is that the boy Kratos? Hold on now. Where's boy? Where's Atreus, man? Oh, is that him? Nah, hold on.
Shut your mouth.
You know he was actually in Def Jam.
Def Jam?
Yeah, he was in Def Jam Vendetta.
Well, who was he? The black guy?
Yeah.
Wow, Kratos gonna get finished like that, man?
Hey, bro, that's
disrespected him, man.
That's clearly the Def Jam man, not Kratos.
That was Kratos, man. I'm pretty sure the Def Jam guy definitely would have smacked that Don.
I mean, have you seen Kratos?
Have you seen Def Jam? Have you seen the superpowers, man?
Have you seen the motherfuckers that Kratos has killed?
Yeah, but he has that axe. He needs his axe to do all this shit.
No, he doesn't.
He needs his superpowers.
Have you not
He
seen
needs
him
his
beat
superpowers, man.
man.
That's actually pretty retarded now I think about it, actually. When you have like your little special move and then he goes, oh, that's funny now I think about it. Wait, where are all the prisoners? Are they there now with them?
Clearly.
Well, fuck off.
Open fire.
Did they all simultaneously run out of ammo? I can understand, like, the police not shooting, but, like, the militia? Come on, now.
Fight, part 2. Let's see who wins.
I came back to stop you.
Oh, one of them tubes gone.
Yeah, I've just been wondering this entire time. Bane doesn't really seem like Bane in this film. He seems strong, but, like, he doesn't seem to have enhanced strength. Or at least not, like, very enhanced strength.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here I guess he does, considering he just fucking smacked that and it's cracked, but I don't know.
Well, that doesn't really seem to be showing when he's actually, like, hitting people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't really been getting anything cool when it comes to him actually hitting people. Mainly just, hey, look, I'm gonna snap your neck.
Your neck snap. I think it would have been more interesting to see, like, the regular Bane that we get in most things, like a hulking guy. I think we could have had, like, some pretty cool fight scenes.
Okay.
What? Why are you running
off, man?
You know what? To be fair, that's a thing in every action film. But it shouldn't.
But it shouldn't be like that, man.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be like that.
Why were you running up close and then bang bang? Like, come on, man.
Plus, it wasn't that obvious in the other films as well.
You're never giving.
Bro,
what are you about to say, man?
You have my permission to die.
Yeah, his voice is goofy, man. I know I keep saying this.
Whose voice is goofier? Batman's or Bane's?
Batman's.
Yeah, you think Batman's?
Well, you think it's Bane's?
Batman. Sure, I'm sorry, man. I'd rather hear Hawkeeper. I'd rather hear that.
Yeah, but I feel like Batman's is more goofier because it literally sounds like my imitation of Batman, and then you'd tell me to stop waffling. Like that's what it sounds like.
But yeah, you know, I see that. I guess Bane's voice is just worse.
Yeah, plus I can also accept it because he's got that thing over his mouth, so it's just like, yeah. Whereas Batman, he's got naught over his mouth, man. He just needs to shut it.
he has everything covered but his mouth.
Child of Ra's al Ghul may decline.
But he's not the child of Ra's al Ghul.
Who the hell are you? Who in the hell are you?
I am.
Wait, what? Who is she?
She's the daughter of the Ra's al Ghul.
Well, you were saying I'm not sure about that one, but thing is, I'm not sure if this is any better.
My mother named me Talia before she was killed. The way I would have been killed if not for my protector, Bane.
I was thinking that looks like a girl, but I didn't want to get cancelled.
The truck is under attack.
No matter.
Oh!
You all just have to imagine the fire.
About the whole no guns thing.
Do you think this film has too much kind of going on? I do. I feel like it needed a bit more focus.
Yeah.
I feel like too much is happening, and honestly, it's kind of dragging for me a little bit.
It's not dragging as in, like, it's a slogfest right now. But I do get that kind of sense that, like, they kind of tried to introduce so many characters. And now all of these characters they've introduced have to do something in the final act. So it's kind of prolonging it.
This Talia girl is in this vehicle that we're looking at now, right?
Yeah.
But for me, it's kind of just like, as soon as we saw her, it's kind of just like, okay. And now that's all I'm getting through this scene because I just don't really care about her. So it's kind of just like an okay feeling. It's not really a, oh, I'm bored kind of feeling, but it's kind of just like a, my eyes are starting to wonder kind of feeling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes are low-key starting to wander a little bit.
I feel like that's a good thing that Spider-Man kind of did as well. Although there was some things going on that were like, I'm not sure about this one in Spider-Man 3. It was still like a perfect duration for a film. It didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it still like had our attention at all time. Right, there was still like a shit villain that was god awful and should never have been done. And honestly, should never have been in the film. But that didn't make the film drag. At least when it didn't make it drag on for that long.
And the fact that you even told me that it was some... What's that Don's name called again? The guy that made Venom go into the film. And Sam Raimi was like, shut your mouth, please.
Fuck.
Well, there was a guy that pretty much...
forced Venom into the film when...
Yeah, so...
Sam Raimi was like, no.
Yeah, so the fact that Sam Raimi was still able to be like, you know what? We're still gonna create a good film here. I can respect that. But Talia needs to shut him out. That's all I gotta say.
Why did they... She didn't need to be in this film, man. I'm sorry. She really didn't need to be in this fucking film. Yo, you just forget about the League of Shadows, man. That was done with that. That's been done. I'm not even gonna lie, right? This film, for the past, like, hour, hasn't felt like a Batman film. You could literally replace Batman with, like, any action hero right now, and it'd fit.
Talia, shut your mouth.
Talia, you shouldn't have been in this film.
How long have they got left? Still 10 minutes before I go... Okay.
Huh? Huh?
Bro, what's going on, man? This is so long.
Bro, has time slowed down?
Wait, so where's Bane now?
Bane has silently exited the film.
Okay, man.
This is literally just a fucking action film at this point. Oh, this is not Batman.
This is actually dragging now. It's Talia, man. She's the Bane of this film.
I'll give you it. I'll give you that.
Okay, what's going on, man, with these rockets? Fuck off.
Bro, you could put Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on top of Batman, and you could probably sign this off as, like, a new action film. Shoot her in there. Just do it.
You could have gone anywhere, did anything, but you came back here.
So did you.
Yeah, Just
What are your
warning,
thoughts on
there's-
Catwoman?
Underutilized. Oh, remove that other bitch, man. Remove that fucking Talia bitch or whoever the fuck she was before, man.
But shouldn't the people know the hero who saved them? Hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders.
Bro, I'm kind of happy that Alfred left before this film got shit.
Maybe it got shit because he left.
Maybe that is why. No.
Remind me again, what was Bane's motivations again? To liberate people?
Liberating Gotham.
Which means what again?
Making a new. No. Hey, yo, what was his motivation?
I feel like you definitely did have a motivation. We just kind of missed it because it was just
boring.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's detonation. It's out over the bay. It's clear of the city.
What are your thoughts on that? For me, it was a bit anticlimactic. Like, I'm not really getting that, yay, let's go moment. I'm just kind of getting a, finally, move on, come on.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I failed you.
Wait, he died?
It's never confirmed whether he's actually dead, technically.
Again, for a superhero film, why is it feeling more like police care? Like, these, like, businessmen, but, like, the actual civilians are just, like, whatever.
The most we see of civilians are orphans. Yeah?
Yeah, them just looking and being like,
Oh, that's cool, Batman. Cool and all, but, you know, let me see some more civilians.
the Batman and Bane fight scenes. I feel like the first one
First one was pretty good.
was pretty good. I liked how raw it was. Second fight scene didn't really get that feeling of let's flipping go this time. He's leveled up. It was just kind of like, okay, he fought, he was prepared this time, we're chilling. I was kind of hoping maybe he'd still have like some injuries or something from like when he got hurt before, and then somehow maybe he'd maybe have to like use some gadgets or something, just something like that, instead of it just being like, okay, take two, let's fight again kind of thing.
Yep. Like, did he even do anything that was really different in that fight other than break his...
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The fact that he actually got like, what was it like? His vertebrae smacked out, and then he just like climbs that thing and he's like, okay, I'm totally fine now. It's just like, I feel like we should have got like maybe a disadvantage, and even though he has that disadvantage, he still manages.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I saw he was alive.
So you waffled, man. They did confirm it. What we saying then? Yeah, that ending was a bit of a poopy pooper.
I mean, hold on, no, not the ending. The final 40 or so minutes was just stink.
What do you think of Bane then? Obviously, you know a bit more about him because of the comics. Did he live up to your expectations? No. If not, why?
He just wasn't Bane. Like, I'm gonna be dead honest, he just wasn't Bane.
And then he just dips. Like, where'd he go?
There was no follow-up to him or Talia.
Like, he just fucked off. I feel like the setup of him actually, like, finding a life outside of his Batman suit wasn't done that well, to be honest. And maybe that is probably down to the ending.
Also, it was like, they only really, like, set up a relationship between Bruce and Catwoman late. Yeah. Because, you know, he had that thing with Talia. So that was like, okay, well then, like, there's not a relationship there. And then Talia goes by and he's like, oh, well, I'm a snob Catwoman. Right, okay.
To be honest, I actually liked Rachel in the first film more than Catwoman in this film, honestly.
Yeah.
Robin, did he even really need to be here?
Again, this could have been a thing that they set up in a previous film. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that the community apparently hated Batman, didn't really get much of that. It just wasn't Batman. Like, if I was to rate this as a Batman film, I'd give this like a 4. Yo, I beg this did not get higher than a fucking 8 on IMDb.
He got an 8.4. Which is another reason why I say that this trilogy
This whole trilogy is overrated.
Yeah.